Imagine two glasses sitting in front of you, both filled with water, both containing tiny black seeds that have expanded into a gel-like texture. At first glance, they look almost identical. Most people would assume they do the exact same thing inside your body. But what if they don't? What if these two seeds, chia seeds and basil seeds, actually have completely different effects once you consume them? This is where things start to get interesting. Chia seeds have become incredibly popular in Western diets. You see them in smoothies, puddings, protein bowls, and even weight loss plans. On the other hand, basil seeds have been used for centuries in traditional drinks, especially in Asian cultures, often added to refreshing beverages and detox recipes. And because they look so similar when soaked, most people assume they are interchangeable. Should they sprinkle them into drinks, follow recipes they see online, and expect the same benefits regardless of which one they use? But that assumption can lead to missed results. Because here's the truth: one of these seeds is better for long-lasting fullness and heart health. The other works faster for digestion and hydration. One helps stabilize blood sugar over time. The other acts quickly in your digestive system. So if you're using them without understanding the difference, you might not be getting the benefits you're actually looking for. And that's where this becomes important. In this video, we're going to break down chia seeds versus basil seeds using simple, easy-to-understand science. No complicated terms, no confusion. Just clear answers so you can choose the right one for your body and your goals. And by the end, you'll know exactly when to use chia seeds, when to use basil seeds, and when using the wrong one could actually work against you. Here's where things start to go wrong for most people. Over the past few years, both chia seeds and basil seeds have exploded in popularity. You see them everywhere, on social media, in detox drinks, in weight loss recipes, and in healthy lifestyle routines. Influencers mix them into lemon water, smoothies, and colorful drinks, often claiming incredible benefits like faster weight loss, better digestion, and improved energy. But here's the issue. Most of the time, these two seeds are used interchangeably, without any real explanation of what makes them different. Someone watches a video, sees chia seeds in one recipe, basil seeds in another, and assumes they do the same thing. So they start adding whichever one they have at home into their drinks, expecting identical results. And when those results don't show up, confusion begins. Maybe you tried a basil seed drink expecting to feel full for hours, but you got hungry quickly. Or maybe you used chia seeds hoping for quick digestive relief, but didn't notice much change. It's not that these foods don't work, it's that they're being used in the wrong context. Another common mistake is not understanding how these seeds behave when soaked. Both chia seeds and basil seeds need water to expand, but they don't react the same way. Some people don't soak them long enough, while others don't soak them at all. In the case of basil seeds, this can even become uncomfortable, because dry basil seeds can swell too quickly once inside your body. Then there's portion size. Because these seeds are small, it's easy to underestimate how much you're consuming. People often add large amounts into drinks, thinking more is better, without realizing that too much fiber at once can lead to bloating or digestive discomfort. And perhaps the biggest issue is a lack of understanding about what each seed is actually good for. Most people don't think about fiber types, digestion speed, or how different nutrients affect the body over time. They just hear superfood and expect results. So they end up doing something that feels healthy, but doesn't deliver the benefits they were hoping for. And that's why this comparison matters. Because once you understand what makes chia seeds and basil seeds truly different, you stop guessing and start using them in a way that actually works. So now let's break this down in a simple way that actually makes sense. Because once you understand what's happening beneath the surface, the differences between chia seeds and basil seeds become very clear. Let's start with where they come from. Chia seeds come from a plant called Salvia hispanica, which has been used for centuries, especially in Central and South America. In modern times, they've become extremely popular in Western diets, often associated with fitness, weight loss, and heart health. Basil seeds, on the other hand, come from the sweet basil plant, the same plant used in cooking herbs. These seeds have been used for a long time in Asian cultures, especially in drinks designed to cool the body and support digestion. So right from the beginning, these seeds come from different traditions and have been used for different purposes. Now let's look at how they behave when you soak them, because this is one of the most visible differences. When you add chia seeds to water, they slowly absorb the liquid and form a thick, gel-like consistency over time. It doesn't happen instantly. You usually need to wait at least 20 to 30 minutes to see the full effect. The gel becomes dense, almost pudding-like, which is why chia seeds are often used in recipes like chia pudding. Basil seeds behave very differently. As soon as you put basil seeds into water, they begin to swell almost immediately. Within just a few minutes, they develop a clear, jelly-like coating on the outside, while the center remains dark and solid. The texture is lighter, less dense, and more separated compared to chia seeds. This difference in how they absorb water directly affects how they behave in your body. Now let's talk about fiber and digestion. Both chia seeds and basil seeds are very high in fiber, which is one of the reasons they are considered healthy. But the type and effect of that fiber can feel very different. Basil seeds tend to act faster in your digestive system. Because they expand quickly and have a lighter gel structure, they can help move things along more efficiently. This is why they are often used in drinks meant to support digestion or relieve constipation. Chia seeds, however, digest more slowly. Their thicker gel forms a kind of barrier that slows down the absorption of nutrients, including carbohydrates. This creates a more gradual release of energy, helping you feel full for a longer period of time. And this leads directly into weight loss. If your goal is to stay full and reduce cravings over several hours, chia seeds have an advantage. They expand slowly and create a lasting feeling of fullness, which can help you eat less throughout the day. Basil seeds can also make you feel full, but the effect is more immediate and shorter lasting. They're better for quick hydration and light digestive support, rather than long-term satiety. Now let's look at blood sugar. Chia seeds are particularly well known for their ability to help stabilize blood sugar levels. Because they slow down digestion, they also slow the release of glucose into the bloodstream. This can help prevent spikes and crashes in energy. Basil seeds may also support blood sugar control to some extent, but they haven't been studied as extensively as chia seeds in this area. Then, there's the nutritional profile. Chia seeds are especially rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for heart health and reducing inflammation. They also contain more protein compared to basil seeds, making them a better option if you're looking to increase your protein intake on a plant-based diet. Basil seeds still contain valuable nutrients, including fiber and some minerals, but they are not as high in omega-3 or protein as chia seeds. Another important difference is how easy they are to use. Chia seeds are very flexible. You can eat them soaked, or even add them directly to foods like yogurt or smoothies, where they will absorb liquid over time. Basil seeds, however, should always be soaked before eating. If consumed dry, they can expand too quickly once they come into contact with moisture, which can be uncomfortable or even unsafe. So soaking isn't optional for basil seeds. It's necessary. And finally, When you step back and look at everything together, you start to see the bigger picture. Chia seeds are more about long-term benefits, steady energy, heart health, and sustained fullness. Basil seeds are more about quick effects, hydration, digestion, and immediate cooling support. They may look similar on the outside, but inside your body, they serve very different roles. And once you understand that difference, choosing between them becomes much easier and much more effective. So now that you clearly understand the differences between chia seeds and basil seeds, the real question becomes simple. How do you actually use this in your daily life? Because knowing the difference is one thing, but applying it correctly is where the real benefit comes in. Let's start with the most important idea. You shouldn't choose based on trends. You should choose based on your goal. If your goal is weight loss or long-lasting fullness, chia seeds are the better choice. Because they expand slowly and form that thick gel, they help you stay full for a longer period of time. This can naturally reduce how much you eat throughout the day without feeling restricted. If your goal is improving digestion or relieving constipation, basil seeds are often more effective. They act faster in your digestive system and can help move things along more quickly. This is why they're commonly used in refreshing drinks designed to support gut health. If you're thinking about heart health or long-term nutrition, chia seeds again have an advantage because of their high omega-3 content. These healthy fats play an important role in reducing inflammation and supporting overall cardiovascular health. But if you're looking for something quick, refreshing, and hydrating, especially in warm weather, basil seeds are a great option. They absorb water quickly and create a light, cooling drink that's easy on your stomach. Now let's talk about how to actually use them. Chia seeds are very flexible. You can soak them for about 20 to 30 minutes until they form a gel, or you can simply add them directly into foods like smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal, and let them absorb liquid over time. Basil seeds, however, must always be soaked before you eat them. Usually, 5 to 10 minutes in water is enough for them to fully expand. Once they develop that jelly-like coating, they're ready to use in drinks or light recipes. Portion size is also important. Because both of these seeds are high in fiber, you don't need a large amount. About 1 to 2 teaspoons per serving is usually enough. Going beyond that, especially if your body isn't used to high fiber, can lead to bloating or discomfort. There are also a few key mistakes you want to avoid. One of the biggest is eating basil seeds dry. Because they expand so quickly, this can be uncomfortable and even risky. Another mistake is assuming that more is better. With these seeds, consistency matters more than quantity. And finally, you don't have to limit yourself to just one. The smartest approach is to use both strategically. You might use chia seeds in the morning for sustained energy and fullness, and basil seeds later in the day for hydration or digestive support. Because in the end, it's not about finding a single best option. It's about understanding what each food does and using it in a way that actually supports your body. So when you look at everything we've covered, the answer becomes simple, but also more powerful than most people expect. Chia seeds and basil seeds may look similar, but they serve different purposes. Chia seeds are better for long-lasting energy, fullness, and heart health. Basil seeds are better for quick digestion, hydration, and immediate relief in your system. There's no single better seed. There's only the one that fits your goal, and now you have the clarity to make that choice. So here's what I want to know. What about you? Do you usually use chia seeds or basil seeds? Or maybe you've been using them without really knowing the difference until now. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer and how you're planning to use it after watching this. If this video helped you understand something new, Share it with someone who's been adding these seeds into their drinks without knowing why. Because sometimes, one small change in how you eat can completely change your results. And if you want more simple, science-based nutrition explained in a way that actually makes sense, make sure you subscribe. Because in the next video, we're comparing flax seeds versus chia seeds, and the results might surprise you even more. See you in the next one.